Aries, Aries sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aries starting today, the 12th of October, 2024. This is Ariel, and today I'm reading with this beautiful Stone Visconti Tarot by Lily Stone, and I've already purified with this beautiful Provence Santé Verveine cologne. You can find a link in the video description to purchase this cologne, and you can find a link in the video description to purchase a different version of the Visconti deck, because this one happens to be out of print at this time. Let's see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Aries for the next couple weeks. Starting off with a 3 of Cups, followed by a 5 of Coins, and then a 6 of Coins. Okay, so financial worries, financial fears, financial tensions, and for some of you this isn't financial, it's health or some other kind of asset. And it's all working out so well. It's all working out so well. It's, whatever you're going through, it's short-lived, and you can make it even shorter-lived by working with a solar light. And you can just take your money right into the solar light with you. So if you're having a financial problem, don't, pretend like it's not there. Just look at it and think about it, and then work with that solar light and bring the finances into the solar light and allow the divine design for your finances to manifest, because it's not part of the divine design for you to have financial fears or worries or problems. So if you've never worked with the solar light, it's pretty easy to do. And I've got a couple meditations showing you my method for working with the solar light. And you can find those by going to YouTube and searching Gatoga Solar Light right in the search field. You'll learn how to do it all by yourself. You won't need those meditations after a time or two. And just work with it regularly. Anytime you're afraid of money, excuse yourself and take 30 seconds to a minute to take those fears into the solar light and let the solar light take care of it for you. The reason why I'm not worried about you, well, there's a lot of reasons why I'm not worried about you. This looks like it's more of a fear than a reality, even though it seems like a reality right now. Whatever this is, it's really resolving beautifully. So on that side, but the other thing that that makes me certain that everything is great for you is this 3. The 3 is a 3 of Cups is a very positive Saturnian card, and Saturn doesn't do fly by night. Saturn is very slow and steady, wins the race, and so you're already well into success from a Saturnian perspective. And it's success along so many different lines, not just financial. Spiritual is your first strength here, but spiritual, emotional, relationships, everything is covered by the Cups. So just remember that you're already in the midst of a very long-term success trend that's going to last and last. It may last for your entire life. Not that you're never going to have problems, obviously, but you're definitely in a very strong long-term success trend. So all you have to do is, when you're going through these fears or these problems, is recognize that it's a blip, it's momentary in the scheme of things, and that the solar light's function is to reorder things so that it reflects the divine design of your life. And the divine design of your life doesn't have financial worries, doesn't have financial problems. And I'm not saying don't worry. Well, yeah, I am saying don't worry. I'm not saying don't do what you need to do, financially, if there's stuff that you need to do. But this doesn't look like you're being irresponsible. It looks like you're afraid of things happening that aren't happening, even though it seems like they could happen. They're not. And if you work with that solar light, not only won't they happen, but it'll turn into something really amazing. And you'll look back and wonder what you were so worried about. Okay, we've got the High Priestess. We've got the 8 of Cups. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of coins. Yeah, you really don't need to worry about money. It's like really strong, positive financial forces is what you're heading towards, right? Listening to your intuition rather than your fears, and letting the mystery take place. Letting the mystery take place. Letting things happen out of nowhere. Letting things not necessarily always make sense intellectually, and not deciding on what you think is happening based on appearances. That's really what this whole reading is about. And that's just part of your journey. And some of the things that you need to learn is not to judge by appearances. So it seems like it's either financial or health or something in your life. You're going, oh no. And it's saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen to that still small voice within you, and you'll hear that it's saying everything's fine. Everything's going to be just beautiful. I don't want you to worry. But you have to let yourself be unmoved by appearances. Because let's just say if you were planting a seed for a big, huge, giant vine that you wanted to cover an entire wall. And at first there's this tiny little itty bitty weak looking shoot that comes out, and it takes a while and it's not doing much. And you think, oh no, I'm going to have to start all over again. It took forever for that thing to come out of the ground, and it's nothing. If you just stop judging by appearances and you let it do its thing, eventually the whole wall will be covered by a gorgeous vine. And that's what is going on here, although I don't think it's going to take quite as long as the long vine, even though that is part of it, is this long-term success. But when you work with that solar light, you're going to take yourself out of the equation, so you're not worried about it, and you're not tending to start over and rip up the shoot and try to put a new seed because you think that one might be faulty, which is just going to delay things even more. You're going to just pull back out of it, listen to that inner voice that's saying, just be patient, everything's working out. But what happens, unlike this shoot, is that as things start to work out, it becomes self-perpetuating in a very sort of rapid manner, and things start to multiply for you. So it's very hard when you're in the midst of a fear and worry to be able to trust that things are working out. But it's good for you to do that, and until you can trust, use that solar light, because where you're headed, as long as you don't keep digging up the chutes and keep messing with things too much, things look really good. Not sort of good, but really good where you're headed. Now, that's not a psychic prediction. I want to be clear. I'm a card reader, not a psychic. I'm not saying, I see you do this, doing this and doing that. I'm talking about based on where you're headed right now. Like if somebody were walking out of my house and they were crossing the street at the crosswalk, and there was the 7-Eleven across the store, I could say, I predict that they're going to be at that 7-Eleven in about 2 minutes, or somewhere within the next minute or two. And barring them changing their mind or getting hit by a car, God forbid, or something happening, my prediction would come true. But it's not because I'm psychic, it's because that's where they were heading. So I'm not being psychic by this. It's just the cards indicate that where you're headed isn't just a resolution of your fears, it's a really wonderful success. And that's based on where you've been coming, what you've been doing. But it's just so much has been happening behind the scenes, and you're not seeing it all. That's what this high priestess is, that you're doubting it. And you're thinking, oh no, nothing's happening, and I don't, how am I going to get my needs met? And you're starting to worry a little bit because it's not seeming to work out the way you want it to. And the guidance here is to listen to that still small voice within you. That still small voice within you knows what to do. And if you stay present with that and listen to that, and not listen to the churning of the mind saying, oh no, the sky is falling, you're not only going to safely get through this period, but you're going to be shown if you're supposed to do anything or not do anything in order to facilitate this where you're headed. And like I said, look at all of these freaking coins here. Right? This is the 6 of coins. That's that solar light with your money, which means divine design. What's the divine design? Prosperity, happiness, joy. But then you've got this lunar card here, which is money magnetism. It just keeps coming and coming and coming, right? So you could even look at this as 15 coins, as we look at it as one card. And 5 plus 1 equals what? 6. So no matter how you slice it, you've got that solar light, the divine design of your life, manifesting as financial abundance. And you're going to have to work hard, Aries, to destroy that. So don't, because you're already pretty much on the. You have that trajectory is pretty set, and you've got a lot of momentum in that direction. So don't let this this moment of fear or doubt be a catalyst for you to start messing with that. Because if you let it be, and all you have to do is, like I said, join in with that solar light so that you're in that flow and listen to that inner guidance. Not only are things going to be just fine and you won't have anything to worry about, but it looks like a lot of prosperity. It's what you've been working so hard for so long. So don't mess it up by listening to your fears. Instead, listen to that still small voice within you and get ready for a wonderful outcome. Well, it's more than just an outcome. It's perpetual because of this long-term trend that you're in. So you're in the midst of a big deal here, and it's going to last a long time. It's not just for these couple weeks, but these couple weeks are all about you getting your head straight and not listening to the fear, but instead listening to that still small voice and trusting the mystery. You may want to take a listen to that tarot meditation on the High Priestess, and it's called Working with the Goddess of Mystery. And that's going to help you not judge by appearances. You can find the tarot meditations by looking for the link in this video description on YouTube. We'll see you in a few weeks because I'm going to be going on vacation, but we'll see you at your next 2-week reading. Aries, thank you so much. Blessed be.